Near the Yangtze River in Wuchang stands Snake Hill, atop which rises the splendid yellow crane tower with its pointed roof and golden eaves. To understand the origin of this tower, we must start with the tale of Lu Dongbin and his crane-riding flight to the heavens. Legend has it that after visiting Mount Amei in Sichuan, Lu Dongbin, a famous Taoist immortal, was struck by a sudden whim to journey to the East Sea in search of divine friends. Carrying his sword, he traveled downstream along the Yangtze River. One day, he arrived in Wuhang City. The beautiful scenery there captivated him, and he eagerly climbed Snake Hill. Standing at the summit and gazing into the distance, he saw the mountain on the opposite bank resembling a giant turtle lying on its stomach, stretching its head to drink from the river. Meanwhile, the hill beneath his feet looked like a long snake raising its head, watching the turtle's movements. Lu Dongbin thought to himself, how wonderful it would be to build a tall tower on the head of this snake. From there, one could enjoy the surrounding scenery even more. But the hill was high and steep. Who could build such a tower here? Then he had an idea. Why not consult his immortal friends? He drew a circle in the air with his sword, and He Xianggu, the immortal maiden, arrived on a colorful cloud. He quickly shared his idea with her. He Xianggu laughed and said, I can embroider dragons and phoenixes with my needle, but building a tower? You'd better ask someone else. Next, Lu Dongbin invited Iron Crutch Lai. Upon hearing the request, Iron Crutch Lai burst into laughter. If you are feeling dizzy, I have some miraculous medicine, but for building a tower, you'll need to find someone more capable. Lu Dongbin then called upon Zhang Guolao, who shook his head and said, all I know is riding my donkey backward while reading scripts. With that, he too left. Lu Dongbin thought, this is hopeless. Even the 8 immortals can't help. Where can I find a skilled craftsman? Just then, a strange bird call echoed from the sky. Lu Dongbin looked up and saw Master Lu Ban riding a wooden kite, smiling down at him. Lu Dongbin hurriedly greeted him and explained his idea once more. Master Lu Ban dismounted from the wooden kite, examined the height of the hill, surveyed the terrain, and picked up a few branches from the hillside. He fiddled with them, assembling and disassembling a structure on the ground. After some thought, he said, let's discuss this again tomorrow morning. The next morning, as soon as the rooster crowed, Lu Dongbin rushed up Snake Hill. To his amazement, a magnificent tower with soaring eaves and intricate carvings already stood atop the hill. He climbed to the highest level and called out for Master Lu Ban, but there was no sign of Hymanli, a wooden crane left behind. The crane was covered in yellow feathers and gazed at him with large, dark eyes. Delighted, Lu Dongbin touched the railings, admired the view of the river below, and took out a flute to play a tune over the rolling waves. As he played, he glanced at the wooden crane, which began to dance gracefully to the music. Lu Dongbin mounted the wooden crane, and it immediately soared into the sky, circling the tower 3 times before letting out a crane's cry and disappearing into the clouds. From then on, people named the tower Yellow Crane Tower in honor of this magical event.